Alright guys, with the next deck here, we have this Evo Witch Skeleton Barrel kind of swarm deck. This deck looks really fun actually. I feel like this is the type of deck that I can really enjoy. Shout out to the viewer who suggested me this deck. I really appreciate this, man. This deck looks so cool. We are up against a spam deck right here of their own. I'm pretty sure this guy's playing the one with, you know, the Dark Goblin, Spear Goblins, Double Spirit, and the Log. Just a super fast cycle with a lot of spam units. Honestly, this guy also has a deck that I would find very fun. Okay, let's go for the Skeleton Barrel here. I think with this deck, our main strategy is just trying to abuse the Evo Witch and then have the Skeleton Barrel and the Evo Skeletons kind of, the Skeletons kind of heal up the Witch. Yo, look at that value right there from the Witch. Very nice start. And then, of course, you have the Skeleton King to synergize with all of the Swarm units, and you have Guards and Cannon for nice defense, too. I will be going for the Skeletons over here, then I can kind of go for the Cannon like this, pull over the Skeleton Barrel. Oh. I wasn't familiar with your game, Skeleton Barrel. Let's just get the Guards down here. We're not going to take too much damage. Not the greatest start, though, because obviously I would prefer not to be taking that damage, but I think that in this matchup, all I have to do is get a Skeleton Barrel behind the Skeleton King, and I can pretty much chip the tower down with it every single time. I will Skeleton Barrel on defense here, though, just to get to the Evo. I feel like it is nice to get to the Evo, because I'll get the double Death Bomb instead of the singular Death Bomb, and because this guy is Cannoneer and no big spell, I do know that our Evo Witch will kind of destroy this guy as long as we use her properly. But just Skeletons here on top of the Dark Goblin. Very nice defense on top of that Dark Goblin right there. I think that the second double Elixir hits, this guy is going to be in a world of pain, guys. Let's go for the Cannon here. Defend those two Skeleton Barrels, then we can just go for our Log on this now, because obviously since the Evo Skeleton Barrel is so powerful, you still have to defend even after dropping a Cannon on top of it. And just Guards here. One thing we do have to be very careful of is the Dark Goblin and the Evo Wall Breakers, because I feel like we have to log on the Skeleton Barrel a lot of the time, so if we're not careful, then we can get cooked. I'm going to ignore those Wall Breakers, because I feel like if we defend those, then maybe we could be in a little bit of a rough spot, so I think that if we eat them, we're going to have a nice positive Elixir trade, and we're going to have a really nice counter push and a very good shot of winning this game. Let's log on that, then we can go for the Skeleton Barrel plus Guards opposite lane. We have arrows for the Dark Goblin here, and he still has to defend the Evo Skeleton Barrel. Hold up. He still has to defend the Evo Witch, too. We can get another Skeleton Barrel down, maybe. It's going to keep healing up our Witch, which is really nice. Does he go for the Spears? Okay, let's log on the Spears here. He has to defend those again. Good Fire Spear by him, but we're up a lot of damage right now, guys, and I feel like we're kind of in control as well. He's kind of playing into us this entire game so far.